Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.
Hello dear student, have a nice day. Myself Kiran Patel, Assistant Professor in School of Computer Science of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Dear students, we are going to start with the course RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. In today's session, we will learn about Block-3, Oracle Server and SQL, in which the Unit-1 is a structured query language. This is the fifth part of the Unit-1 in a Block-3. Now we will start with the Unit-1 is a structured query language. First of all, we see the agenda of the Unit-1 is a learning objectives and outcomes, introduction, basic data types of SQL, SQL statement, SQL data definition statement, data constraint, data manipulation statements, SQL operators, Oracle built-in functions, SQL joins, SQL subqueries, SQL views, SQL index, and SQL sequence. This all the units are included in a SQL. After learning all these topics in Unit 1 of Block 3, students will be able to getting the knowledge about the structured query language. In last session, we have been already completed up to DML statement. Select with the group by clause and having clause. Now, today we are going to start with the SQL operators. There are different types of operator used in a SQL. First is the arithmetic operators. Second one is the character operators. Third is the comparison operators. Fourth is the range searching operators. Fifth one is the pattern matching operators. Then logical operators and set operators. Now we will start with the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators manipulates the numeric operands. Below table shows the list of the arithmetic operators, like plus operator is used for addition, minus operator is used for a subtraction, multiplication is used for a multiplication operator, and divide is a division operator, and double star is a exponential operators. See in the example of the arithmetic operators and its outputs. Select in the bracket 2 plus 3, then bracket over from the dual. The output of this query is a 5. Next is a select in the bracket 2 minus 3 bracket over, then from dual. Output is a minus 1. Then select in the bracket 2 into 3 bracket over from the dual. The output of this query is a 6. 2 into 3, 6. Then select in the bracket 2 divided by 3 from the dual. The output of this query is a 0.67. Next is a exponential, means the power function, means 2 raised to 3, like. So the query is a select in the bracket 2 double star then 3 in the bracket over from dual. The output of this query is a 8. 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2 is a 8. Now we see the real life example using query 1. To calculate increment salary 1000 rupees of all the employees. How to write the query? See, select salary, comma salary plus 1000. Salary is a column plus 1000 is a static amount which is added into the salary column values. The double quotation increment salary is the column name. Output column name is the increment salary. We also write this statement like select salary, comma salary column plus 1000 as increment salary. Then from table name, from employee. Here we write the increment salary in double quotation. It is display in the output as a column name. It will display every employee salary increment by the 1000. Now the next one is the character operator. Character operators are used in a expression to manipulate the character string. See, in the below table, show the character operators. The double pipeline operator is used to concatenate the character string. See, in the table, there are 3 records in the table. We want to display the name with the city data together. So, write down the command, like for example, select name, then double pipeline and city. Name column and city column output display together. So, select name, double pipeline, city from student. In the output of this query is that the name and city display together. See, Neha and Vapi display as a one string. Sara and Nal display together, and Mahek, Surat is one string. So, the double pipeline is a character operator which is used to concatenate the 2 or more string. Now, the next one is a comparison operators. The comparison operators are used in a conditions that compare one value or expression with the another. The result of the comparison can be true or false. See, these all are the comparison operators which is shown in the table. Equal to operator is used for a equality test. Then not equal to, then exponent equal to, then less than, greater than is used for a inequality test. Then greater than operator, then less than operator, greater than equal to, greater than equal to, then less than equal to operator. In operator is used to equivalent to any member of the test. Equivalent to equal to is a any, which is used to evaluate to false if any member of the set is null. Is not null is used to test for a null value. If we use in a query to null, then this is used. This is only operator that should be used to test for a null. All is used to compare the value with the every value in the list or a return by the query. Must be processed by the equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than equal to, not equal to, equivalent to true if the query returns no rows. Any or sum is used to compare the value to each value in the list or returns by the query. Evaluate to false if the query returns no rows. Next one is, last one is the exist. True, exist is a true if a subquery returns at least one rows. Learn a comparison operator using some of the example. See the query with the output. See, in the table there are 3 records. Here we display all the queries using comparison operator and output is shown in the table. First is a select star from the student where roll number is equal to 2. So the output of the first query is display only second records. Next one is a select star from the student where roll number not equal to 2. So it will display output as a 1 and third record. Now select star from student where roll number greater than 2. So the output of the third query is only display the third record. Now the next one is a select star from the student where roll number in the bracket 2 comma 3 means the roll number 2 and 3 will be displayed in the output. Now the fifth one query is select star from the student where roll number not in a 2 or 3 in the bracket 2 comma 3. So fifth query output is only 1. Now the next one is a select star from the student where roll number is null. How to compare the null value with the column name is like not use the equal to operator. Roll number equal to null is not use. It is used as a roll number is null. So it will check in the roll number column null is present or not. So it will display the output 2. Sarah null. Null record is displayed. Now select star from the student where roll number is not null. So null record is not displayed. Without null record is display, only 1 and third number record is displayed. The last query is a select all roll number from student. This query display all the data of the roll number column. See, first is the table like 1, 2 and 3 record. All record are displayed. Now any is used in a subquery. For example, select name from the student where roll number is equal to any in the bracket roll number. Select roll number from student where roll number is equal to 2. Bracket over. Then semicolon. In place of any, we can use sum. Select name from the student where roll number is equal to sum. Then in the bracket, select roll number from student where roll number is equal to 2. Bracket over. Same as a any or sum is used. For example, select name from the student where exist in the bracket select roll number from the student where roll number is equal to 2. The bracket over. Now we will start with the range searching operators. Range searching operators is used to select the data that is within a range of the value. Between operator is used to search the data within a particular range. Here, the between operator is used between x and y. This is also used with the not between operator. Greater than or equal to x and less than or equal to y. See, in the example, select star from the student where roll number between 1 and 3. See, in the output of this query is display the records between 1 and 3, including 1 and 3 also. Now, same as not between is used. Select star from the student where roll number not between 1 and 3. So, the output of this query is display no row selected because only 3 records in the table. If roll number 4 and 5 is present, then it will display. Now, the next one is the pattern matching operators. Pattern matching operators allows the comparison of one string value with the another string values, which is not identical. This is achieved by using the wildcard character. Like is a pattern matching operators. Like is used with the percentage and underscore operators. The percentage sign is used to match any string of the 0 or more number of the character except the null value. And underscore sign is used to match any single character. Now, learn the pattern matching operators using some example. See, one student table with the column name, roll number, name and city. In this table, there are 3 number of the record. See, the first query is used for example like select star from student where name like single quotation n, then underscore h, then underscore. It means that the student name first character is n and second character is anyone, and third character is H. Those record is display. The second query is, for example, select star from the student where name like single quotation and then percentage. See, both the query output is the same. It will display Neha's record because the name start with the character single quotation N and the name contain the third character is H. Here the output of the both query is display the roll number 1. First record is display. Now the third query is that, for example, select star from the student where name not like a single quotation and percentage. The output of this query is that here in the output display those record whose name not start with the character N. The last query is that, for example, select star from the student where name like single quotation percentage E percentage single quotation then semicolon. Means, see, in the output it will display those record whose name contain the character E. Means underscore means compare with the single character and percentage means compare with the multiple character. So it will display the name Neha and Mahek. Both name contain the character E. Now the logical operators manipulates the result of the conditions. The logical operator is used to compare more than one condition and gives the result according to them. And or not is the logical operators. Not returns the true if the following condition is false and returns false if it is a true. We already use not operators with between, like and in, and also we see the example in a previous slide using not between and not like and not in. So not is used with the between, like and in operator. Now and returns true if both the condition or a component's conditions are true. It returns the false if either is a false. Now and is give the output when both the condition are true. Then or is opposite to the and. It returns true if either the component condition is true and return false if both are false. Or is give the output when one of the condition are true. If any one condition is true, then it will give the output. See, learn with the example. Here the student table is given. The first query is select star from the student where roll number is equal to 1 and name like single quotation and percentage and then single quotation over and then semicolon. See, in the table roll number 1 have a name Neha, means roll number 1 student name start with the character N. Thus, both the condition are satisfied. So, it will display the record 1 Neha Vapi. The second query is, for example, select star from student where roll number is equal to 2 and name like N percentage then single quotation over then semicolon. See, in the table roll number 2 have the name Sara, means roll number 2 student name start with the character S. Thus, both condition are not satisfied. So, it will not display any records. The output is no rows selected. The third query is same as the second query but use with the or instead of the and. For example, select star from student where roll number is equal to 2 or name like single quotation and then here or condition is used. So, one of the condition is satisfied. Then the output is display in this query is both the condition are not satisfied together. Means in the table roll number 2 is available and student have a name Sara, and also the second condition student name start with the character N is satisfied because in the name column name Neha is also available, but the Neha's roll number is 1. Thus the two records is display. In a previous query is same using the N, but there was no record is display. Now the last one is a set operators. Set operators combines the result of the two queries into the single result. Here the union is used as a set operator, union all, then intersect and minus. These four operators are used as a set operators. Union return all distinct row selected by either the query. Then union all returns all the rows selected by the either query, including all the duplicates. Intersect is used to return all the distinct rows selected by the both query. Minus returns all the distinct rows selected by first query but not second. See, in the union, here there are two tables A and B. Both the table have a number of columns and have a number of same data types is used, but the records are different. See, these all three are the rules. Union must have a same number of the columns. The column must also have a similar data types. The columns in a every select statement must also be in the same order. For example, select star from the A, union select star from B. So the output of this query is, it will display the combined both the table data, but it will not repeat. So it is called the union. Now the next one is the union all. See, select star from A, union all, then select star from B. The output of this query will display the combined both the table data, but it will repeat. The union is not repeat the data. Here union all is repeated the data. So it is called the union all. Now the next one is the intersect. Select star from A, intersect, select star from B. The output of this query will display the common records. Intersect means the common records from both the table data. Means those record which is available in a both table. So it is called the intersect. Now the last one is a minus. Select star from A, minus select star from B. The output will be display the first table records which is not included in the second table records. So it is called the minus. A minus B table. Now here we complete the SQL operator topics from the block 3 unit 1. At the end, thank you all. In the next session, we will start with the new topics Oracle built-in function from the block 3 unit 1. If you understand this session and getting the knowledge from this session, then please subscribe the BAOUGujarat. And once again, thank you all. Thank you guys.